Vignette, the chemistry of control. Walter White, a 52-year-old man, arrives at a therapy session referred by his wife Skylar, who expressed concerns about his recent behavior. Walter is a former high school chemistry teacher turned car wash employee, recently diagnosed with terminal lung cancer. Skylar reports that Walter has been distant, secretive, and prone to sudden outbursts of anger, which is uncharacteristic of his previous mild-mannered demeanor. In the session, Walter appears guarded, but articulate. He frequently shifts the conversation to abstract topics such as the principles of chemistry or the nature of morality. When asked about his mood since the diagnosis, Walter initially downplays his emotional response, saying, "It's just science. Life ends when the formula depletes. That's the equation." However, he later admits to feeling angry at the universe for what he perceives as an unfair turn of events. Walter describes his decision to decline financial help from his former business partners, Elian and Gretchen Swartz, whose company Gray Matter Technologies he helped to co-found decades ago. He explains, "I'd rather solve my own problems. Pride, I suppose. Is that a diagnosis now?" When pressed further, he avoids eye contact and clenches his fists. Skylar has shared concerns about Walter's behavior at home. He has begun staying out late at night without explanation and has purchased expensive lab equipment under the pretense of a hobby. He has also been harsh with their teenage son, Walter Jr., criticizing him for what Walter calls a lack of ambition. Walter denies experiencing depression or anxiety, insisting he has never felt more alive. He reveals that he has even taken steps to provide for his family financially, though he refuses to elaborate. At one point, he cryptically states, "I'm finally doing something meaningful, something only I can do." So let's talk a little bit. Here are some student diagnostic considerations. His mood and behavior. Walter's mix of emotional flatness and moments of exhilaration may suggest mood dysregulation. It'd be important to consider whether his anger, impulsivity, and secretive behavior align with a mood disorder, adjustment disorder, or something else. His personality traits. Walter's emphasis on pride, control, and resentment toward past failures could point to personality-related issues. Could traits of narcissistic personality disorder or obsessive-compulsive personality disorder be present? His coping mechanisms. Walter's avoidance of emotional vulnerability and his focus on providing for his family might signal maladaptive coping mechanisms. How do these align with his reported sense of empowerment? And finally, his ethical and risk factors. Walter's cryptic references to his activities and his refusal to seek help from others raise ethical and legal concerns. What additional questions would you ask to assess potential risks to his safety or others? So what do you think, guys? Tell me more about it in the comments below.